CEO of Close.io and one of the greatest cold emailing sales people there is, especially around the realm of software as a service. I did a video breaking down Steli Efti's best tips before, and in this video, I want to talk about the cold email evolution. Recently, me and him talked on the Digital Agency Marketing Podcast, which is worth checking out on iTunes, and he had some very interesting things to say about where cold email is headed. So let's check it out.
Content, a lot more knowledge is out there, which is also a good thing. But the bad thing about it is that I think too many people didn't really learn how to think about selling and writing cold emails, and they've only learned to kind of copy and paste the best subject line or to copy and paste this follow-up template. Because when you write highly tactical stuff, people just, they love it because like 100 subject lines that work in cold emails, and they just go and pick one or two of them and use them, get results, and they like it. So there's a beauty of that. But the downside of that is that they never have learned why they worked. And then because everybody else has read what they've read, things start to stop working. Here's the basic truth. Anything that works word by word in a cold email will eventually stop working because more and more people will see it, will copy it, will use it, and eventually it's overused. And if you don't understand the logic and the philosophy and the strategy behind why it worked, you're gonna get into trouble because it's gonna stop working and you're not gonna have the resources, the resourcefulness to know how to adapt or change or how to reinvent what you're doing to get good results again.
There are no magic words in the email templates that we write. Steli's templates, my templates, Scott Britton, any of these cold emails that you're reading, it's very important that you put them into your own words and think about the framework. And that's what Steli is going on about in this clip.
Today, I think what I teach much more when I talk about cold emailing is to try to avoid going to super tactical stuff, and I teach the basic fundamentals. Here's the journey of a cold email. First, you need to worry about quality of emails. You need to make sure that these people are the right type of people, right? So you don't send emails to people that should never receive the email. Then you need to worry about them opening it. That's your number one problem, right? If I don't open it, the email never existed. The subject line needs to be good enough for me to want to open it. You need to pique my curiosity, but without tricking me, right? So you need to think about it like step by step. First, you need to receive it, then you need to open it. Once you open it, every sentence needs to be a pitch to continue reading. Lots of people write these huge cold emails, and then they bury the lead. They put the most important thing at the end, assuming everybody will surely read the entire thing sequentially and carefully. They won't, right? So you need to start with the strongest thing. You need to sell me why I should keep reading. You need to answer some of the objections people think. Who is this? What do they want to sell to me? This is not for me. Why is this credible? Okay, you tell me something that sounds interesting, but I don't trust you. Why are you trustworthy? You need to be able to address some of these basic things in the email and then give me one call to action.
You need a framework in your mind, right? There is a general framework that works for all cold emails. It's not about the exact words. And the way that you find the framework is to get inside the mind of the person that you're sending a cold email to. What do they want to see in a cold email, right? What would actually make them respond to it? And then putting that stuff into your cold email. But Steli and other cold emailing masters can show you what's going on, right? But nothing's going to be a substitute for this next point.
So I think what's missing, I think what you always should be asking yourself is, do I have the context and the knowledge to be able to translate into my world? I think that whenever you read tactical advice, I think it's important, and there's no shortcut to making mistakes. There's no way around making mistakes. You're gonna have to make some mistakes, and you're gonna translate some of the strategies that you read in books or see in talks. You're gonna translate some of that in a way that's not gonna be successful, and that's normal. We've all done that. If people have a healthy understanding of where they are and healthy self-awareness, hey, I don't have a lot of experience in cold emailing. I want to learn some stuff. And if I'm reading some blog posts and trying things, I need to understand that I'm still probably going to be a beginner. And what I need to do is just keep testing, iterating, and improving, keep reading and studying, but also just keep looking at the results I'm getting and trying to see how can I get better. If you take that kind of a learner's approach and an iterative approach, you're going to get really good at it eventually.
These clips were all part of an interview me and Steli did on the Digital Agency Marketing Podcast. It was like a 15-minute interview. These are like the top 3 minutes that I found. So check out that podcast if you want to learn more. And there's a bunch of other episodes that are worth checking out. If you need marketing support for your digital agency, check out experiment27.com. Like this video to encourage this type of content on YouTube, and subscribe for more B2B sales training. I'm Alex Berman from Experiment27. Thanks.